Hey everybody, this is BDevine, and this is a message for the week ahead. So stick around, let's see what's coming up. All right, let's get started. We're working on the week ahead, and we're going to get a look at a couple of different card decks. If you would like your own personal readings and services with me, you need to go to my website. It's always down at the bottom of this video. And check the links in the descriptions as well for free services too. All right, you ready? What is coming in this week? What do we need to be aware of? Purification with the Snapdragon. Courage with the Time Leaves. And energy with the Orange as well. Purification, courage, energy. Some of you are going through quite a lot of changes internally and externally. And a lot of the times we forget our little routine of cleansing and clearing and declaring and making sure we're in the right mindset. That the positive voice is always overtaking anything else. And that you try your best to see the positive in everything. So if you have not cleansed your home and gotten rid of a lot of clutter and purified your spaces, changed things around, begun to really own your pathway, it's time. You're going to have courage and focus as you push forward this week, because I feel like the energy is coming in here. We always got, it's funny because in sports we always got the oranges, each quarter, whatever, coming out and giving you that boost of vitamin C, that boost of natural energy. And maybe what's coming here is that there will be a situation that has been brewing for a time, and it needs to come to the surface, and maybe it's been coming to you energetically, and here it will begin to come in your here and now. And it will take courage to put those boundaries up and say what you need to say. But once you do it once, and you continue to be that way, others will also treat you differently as well. When people know that you mean business, they are going to treat you in a different way than if they feel like they can just take advantage of you whenever they feel like it because you're so nice. There's a place for being nice in this world, and to be courteous and to be kind is part of most of your nature, But to push it then into your work life or business life or whatever, it's not going to work well for you. As much as you might think people will appreciate kindness, unfortunately, they don't. And many do, don't get me wrong, but for the majority, they don't. They want you to literally tell them where you stand and what you're doing and how you're doing it, and that's that. And they see that as a leader. You're going to have the courage to stand up for yourself and your beliefs and your rights and your feelings. Doesn't mean that you have to be nasty about it or mean or condescending, just truthful. And I think that a lot of people will take a leadership role and it kind of goes to their head a little with feeling like, bossing people around is a good thing. And it's not about that. Like true leadership is always going through things of your own, explaining it to other people with generosity and courtesy for their feelings and their situations as well. But then moving on to the next thing. So it's not gloating. And some people get that energy. So purify your space. Reclaim your energy in your home. Have the courage to speak out if you need to. And it doesn't need to be necessarily ugly. And some people might turn it that way. Okay. It's a disconnect as well. when you need to disconnect from too many things going on all at once, or taking things personally. You know, you can become really upset where you don't need to be because you might be taking something a little bit too personally, right? So let's see. We're kind of being instructed to step into our own power a little bit more. This is always going to be the truth of light leadership, which is what I teach at my academy. And it's stepping into the truth of your power without being egotistical or nasty. As you know, really, really understanding yourself in a completely different way. And the 12 is a connection with sacrifice. And this literally asks you, how much of yourself are you sacrificing for others? Do you always do that? Do you always put yourself last? Do you not say something and let it go over your head because you don't want to cause an issue, a problem, something weird? Are you really wanting to express your feelings, you know, or your intentions, but you are afraid of outcomes? You are sacrificing too much of yourself for other people's needs. And then you may become resentful because other people aren't giving you the respect that you deserve. So it's really a deep look, you know, looking much deeper within ourselves in order to break these cycles as well. Beautiful. The positive movement forward happens when we resist the urge to put our own selves last, and instead, as we begin to reach for new horizons in our life, it means that the old things that we were doing really have no place in the future. It's like we can't sneak them along with us, because you will be shown, I'm telling you, when you're working correctly with the spiritual, you are shown where you're still holding on to things from the past. And it will have to overhaul before you're able to step into the future of your dreams. Again, we can't take our nonsense with us and think that the universe doesn't know what we're doing, right? It's a time for a great change on this planet. Oh my God. Your crown chakra. So your crown chakra and your third eye are connected here as well, quite deeply. So when there's not a marriage between the chakras, so when I say marriage, I mean a connection of light between each one of them. And if you have never really integrated and fixed these chakras, you will find yourself with a lot of problems surrounding the head energy. For example, when the crown chakra is blocked off, this is your connection to the divine, right? To Father God, to Source, to Great Spirit, whatever you want to call the creator energy. And you've shut that off because of your lack of trust and the rejections that you've had and the abandonment that you've had in your life from a masculine energy. Okay? When you shut this off, it has a ripple effect through the other chakras. And the third eye is an internal viewpoint. Okay? And when you shut off the top, you're going to intermittently shut off the rest. And then you're going to end up with eye strain, eye problems, nerve problems here, hearing issues, your nose, your ear, nose, and throat. You can end up with nightmares. You can end up with serious headaches. Okay? And you can have stuff in the back of your head going on as well. All because of different ways in which you've shut down not only the chakra, but the auric field that has all this crap stuck in it. So really, really begin to acknowledge where you need help and assistance, ear, nose, throat, okay? And know that it's here for you if you need it. Sending many blessings to you.